All right.
We're
What's
ready.
up, people? These are your girls, Adrienne and Chris. And we are here, guys. It's been a few weeks since you guys have seen our beautiful faces. And we're
We're
live. We're back.
back.
We are here. We are alive and well and breathing and looking good and happy and healthy and all of that. We are actually live right now in Vegas. This is not our normal studio
It sure
that we
isn't.
record
And
out
I'm
of.
feeling good, y'all. I'm feeling good.
We've been feeling good all weekend. So we're live here in Vegas at one of the local studios, which is really a cute little studio.
It's a nice
so
little
if you guys
vibe.
are in Vegas, check out Level 9 Studios because it's super dope and the people here are really nice. So we're in Vegas. We are in Vegas because my dearest cousin is getting married and I'm in the wedding. So
Shout out,
Yes,
congratulations.
shout out to Dion and KK. They are getting married August 14th. And I was here on bridesmaids duty and Chris decided to join me so that we could just have a fun-filled weekend, just tearing some shit up.
I'm so glad I came, y'all. Because I love love. I do. I love
We do.
love.
We love love. And I am just so happy for my cousin, y'all. If y'all knew her, she ain't no joke. So the fact that she is dedicating her whole life to somebody is
It's a beautiful
trippy.
thing.
I'm still tripped out. Like she loves that nigga. Like she loves that man. So shout out to them. So we've been living it up in Vegas. We've been having a really good time. Drinking, eating edibles.
Baby,
and
these
just,
edibles been hit
these
me
hit
out,
different.
y'all.
They hit different here than they do in Chicago.
I've been stuck for a full 24 hours while being down here.
So we've been fun. I really don't do group trips, y'all. But this one was okay. I think I don't like organizing shit for a group and putting it together.
I think that's your biggest thing.
And then it's like
If
when
you
you
were a
are the one,
participant.
when it's like when you're the one that has to put all the shit together, it's like you really can't enjoy it because you're on pins and needles hoping everything turns out right.
Uh-huh.
So the next time I'm gonna just fall back and be a participant and just you tell me where to go for that day because I don't want to have to put the shit together. But yeah, man. So Vegas is cool. This is my first time in Vegas. Chris has been here before. But it was really good, and I can't wait to come back. The weather is hot as hell, but it's gorgeous. I really liked it. So
this is my kind of weather. I can live in the heat. I'm good with the heat.
she
Everybody walking,
lives in
sweating,
the
and
heat.
everything, and I'm just
hot
smiling.
as fuck, y'all. I'm hot as fuck, and Chris is over here living her best life.
Listen.
But yeah, how have you been, Chris? It's been a couple weeks since we've been together. You were gone for a whole 2 weeks out of town.
I know.
So we ain't recorded in a minute, y'all.
I've been
So what's
really
been up?
good, spending time with the kids, figuring out some things. Y'all, I'm going to just be honest. Since we've been down here, I think we about to go on another shutdown, y'all. We're going to be locked in the house soon because I feel like me and Adrienne are the only ones that's wearing our masks down here. By the time we get home, I think we're the only ones who still won't have.
Gonna be COVID free because they ain't wearing masks down here.
So if you haven't enjoyed outside yet,
you better go out there this week because next week we might be shut down.
It's a wrap, y'all. But other than that, I've been really good traveling with the kids.
How was Houston?
Wonderful. You know what? I don't think I'd ever consider moving to Houston, but Houston was actually pretty dope. I thought it was going to be like slow moving, and it's not.
Like country?
I can't do that.
You know them. But I heard them Houston men are just.
Now that was
a wonder.
Houston was a family trip, y'all. So I heard the same thing.
Well, we going back in October, y'all. Hopefully, we gonna try to have a Houston show with our friends because we going out there with our whole crew of friends. And we gonna try to have a Houston show. To see what it's looking like.
Y'all don't judge our kid-free trips because we need them.
Right. I heard they homegrown and fed in Houston.
That's what I
cornbread
heard.
Fed. They ain't no vegans and dieting and all that. Like
that's
these
what
big
I heard. I'm gonna find out for myself and let y'all know.
So yeah, it's been a few weeks. Have you been on any? Well, let me tell y'all how the last few weeks have been for me. It's all been a blur.
Not a blur.
It's been cool. Just enjoying the kids. They just started summer camp. Enjoying work. School is finally over. So I just been really chilling. I haven't really done
Good.
anything like that. We'll talk about the dating because I want to hear about this date that you went on recently.
Do the people want to hear
I
about
want
that
to hear
date?
about it.
Okay. We're going to talk about it.
So what? That was the next question.
Oh,
What was the date? What is have you
Okay,
been dating and
guys.
what was the date like?
I have. So everybody knows that I'm dating my did I name him Jake from
I
State
was
Farm
gonna
on
say-
here? I don't remember, but I'm
Or
dating
white tea?
Jake from State Farm. And we just you know what? It was actually one of the better dates that I've been on.
Okay, what y'all do?
Okay. So what Miss Adrian is trying to get out of me is things that I never thought that I'd do, and I'm opening myself up to.
Come on.
So, it was a nice chill date. I-57 got a nice little show, y'all. And that's I ain't gonna go too deep into the details.
Okay, so what did y'all do on the day? Like, what made it so great?
Well, that was the start of the date. That
Well,
that started it all.
yeah.
Okay, I got a little action on I-57.
Oh Lord,
Y'all pray for me because this mother was on that expressway.
Oh
Okay,
my goodness.
but it was just really nice. We stayed at a nice hotel downtown. We went bike ride. We did the little Lyft bike riding,
Mhm.
and I don't know why people had that saying. It's like riding a bike. Like you'll never forget because I was wobbly. Okay, I couldn't even ride in
When
the
was the last
street.
time you've been on a
It's
bike?
been years.
But the thing I don't like about those Lyft bikes is they actually force you to drive on the street, ride your bike on the
Oh,
street.
I wouldn't do it.
I
They
don't
say
wanna
that.
ride
I
my
didn't do
bike
it.
with Chicago traffic
Downtown.
in downtown. That's what
People
I'm
drive
saying.
crazy down there. I didn't do it, y'all, but we went on a bike ride near the lake, and we went to a White Sox game. It
Oh,
was
that's dope.
it was a what do they call it? A double hit? Something.
Mhm.
Where it was 2 games back to back.
Oh,
Yeah, and I had an edible, y'all, and I ate everything in that goddamn stadium. We were there for hours. I ate and drank. Like, it was a really, really cool, nice date. And I didn't actually get tired of him because it was like a 2-day date. And I'm thinking like, oh, I'm about to get tired of this man. I'm going to have to let him know.
Yeah, y'all, Chris eat a lot. And I've known her
do.
for a very long
I
time.
do, yeah.
I don't know why I've never paid attention to how she eats, but this weekend has shown me that this girl can eat.
Listen, I'm not one of those people that go on dates and eat a salad or just pick around.
No,
That's
she
not
wants
me.
lamb, steak,
I sure do, and I'll eat it
potatoes,
all. You'll get your
lobster
money's
mac
worth.
and cheese. She
Sure
want
will.
all of
I
it.
did. Oh, yes. I
Did
had
y'all
my
go to Steak
steak
48?
Yeah.
Y'all went? Oh, I didn't know
uh-huh.
y'all went. Okay.
Yep, I had my food. So it was just wonderful.
Oh, that's
good
good.
eats and good company. It
How was the
good.
vibe at the restaurant? Because remember we said we weren't gonna
You,
possibly patron them anymore.
I know.
But how
I didn't
was
go
it?
in. It was takeout.
Oh, y'all did take out. Okay, okay, okay.
Mhm. I didn't sit in for it.
Okay.
Any new dates for you, girl?
So I am no longer in that situationship that I was in that I talked about a couple episodes ago.
Oh yeah, when you were bothered when we first started. I
yes.
remember. Okay.
I've learned that things are not always what they appear to be. And I say that because you know, Chris, you're my friend. I was like really trying to fuck with him like that.
Mhm.
But I am, when people show you who they are and the type of energy that they give you, you
Believe
just
them.
have to believe that and go with it. Don't try to force it to be something else, or don't try to, make up
Yeah.
something in your mind like, oh, maybe it's this and maybe it's that, and I just need to do
No,
this.
it is
Because
what
it's not.
it
It is
is.
exactly
And
what
we
the
make
fuck it is.
excuses for anything.
And we make
Ooh,
excuses.
they do good. They
Yes.
love good stuff.
They
We
make
gonna have
they
to,
make excuses, and and I mean people know I was really trying to fuck with this person heavy, and I didn't want to date anybody else, didn't want to do anything else.
Y'all know I told her a fool.
Yes,
A
yes,
fool.
but I really thought that could potentially be something, and it was bullshit. So I had to move on, which I
Okay,
did.
That's what it's all about.
I had to move on, unfortunately, because I'm not gonna lie, that situation kind of scarred me, but
It did, friend.
a little bit until I woke up, and it was kind of like, damn, Like, I just need to stop trying to fuck with him like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm good because I went on another date. So this date that I went on last weekend was actually a really beautiful date. And I thought that I was going to get sick of this person. But me and him had a really good vibe. And we had a good time.
We got
So,
names. What's this one? Because you know this one
I-
probably gonna be
this-
the new bae, y'all.
this one, I'm going to call him Thoughtful Bae. He's a really
Okay.
kind person. He's very thoughtful. He's very persistent.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
I'm
with
gonna take
Thoughtful
it
Bae,
slow.
y'all.
I'm gonna take it slow because Chris know that the last person I took really fast because I thought this is it. You know, I'm like, I'm married to this
She's
nigga.
talking about the last person, the last three. Okay?
Whatever. So yeah, so we'll see what happens with this person.
You know
y'all.
what? I think I said this when I first started dating. What my concern, I'm not going to say fear, but
Mhm.
my concern was for me
Mhm.
personally is I was going to get too serious with
The first person that you started dating.
yes.
Yeah, I think that was my fear too. And then I kind of got hooked because it became so fun. Like
Right.
I wasn't just talking to that one person. I was talking like the first person I started dating after me and him divorced. I talked to that person, but then I started talking to other people outside of that person. It was fun. Like I'm like, I really
Mhm.
ain't trying to be with just one person now because this is
Mhm.
just too much fun. But no, not you. I don't know why you had that fear. 'Cause
Girl.
you don't be care. Y'all, Chris do not care about these niggas.
I don't, but you're saying it like I'm not a nice person. Listen.
I'm not saying she's super nice, but she is more like
You know
love
what?
them,
Once I
be with them
once
today, and talk to somebody else tomorrow.
but
She
they'll
don't be
more
care.
understand me if they knew my mother. So
Oh, that's
I'm very nice compared to that lady, okay?
yeah, big dog ain't no
she
joke.
right. So because she raised me, I kind of know how to detach.
Mhm. Yeah,
So
she does.
It's kind of it is
She
what
does,
it is.
and
it
it
don't
is
matter what we
hard.
doing. It's just be like, all right, that was fun.
Yes,
But
and I wish I had that because it is
you
so
can do it.
hard.
You
Because I'm
can
such
do
a
it.
lover. It is.
Mhm.
I'm so hard. It's so hard for me to detach. So like even with the last situation, I mean, I'm not. I don't chase people out. Like once
Yeah.
it's a rap, it's a rap. I'm not gonna chase a nigga. But it's hard for me.
She still be having him in her heart though, even if she
it's hard
don't.
for me to no, I have something else in my heart.
That's what she can't let go. But that's what we was talking about. You gotta just kind of
And
detach.
that's
It is
something
what it
that I
is.
never
Enjoy
thought that
it.
I would do. I have never been the type to be just like dickmatized and I'm just like chasing nigga. I don't do stuff like that at all. But
I said maybe
I don't
ain't
do that.
had it right there.
But this last one, listen, when we talk about things that you never thought that you do, that shit was so good.
Don't she sound like the Jasmine Sullivan song, y'all?
The shit was so good. You'd be like, look, we don't have to be together. We don't have to talk. But can I just please come over? But I
just feel like
put
it's
myself
so
out there
many
like
more
that.
out there that
It is,
and
but
it
you
get
know,
better every time. So I don't even know why you be like.
I think with this one though, and this is something that I will say that I didn't happen with the other ones. We had such a chemistry and connection that I had never felt before in my life. And I joke and play about the other niggas I talk to, but with him, it really was this genuine type of thing. Despite all the other shit it was some red flags, but despite all of that, this was somebody that was like, had a really dope connection. Like we had a really dope connection, which made the sex so much better. Not to say that he was just like super bomb and knew what to do. And no, it wasn't that, but because we had already formed like this connection in his bond, it just made that so much better.
I can get that.
So yeah. So we'll see.
Speaking of knowing what to do, let's say what this episode is about.
Y'all. So
let's see if it matters, guys.
So today we're gonna talk about
You okay?
Today we're gonna talk about size matters, y'all. Does size really matter?
Size okay. So we had a conversation with the ladies.
We did. We had a girls' night out this weekend. on, was
we
that
can't
Friday?
remember, y'all. We went to
I
the
really
strip
wish we
club.
could tell y'all what
It was some beautiful bodies, but I was so stuck. That was a part of my 24 hours.
I fell asleep.
One of the strip, she was in a knocked out. Gosh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. Every time I turned around to try to say something, her head was all the way down. One of the strippers actually came up to me and told me, every time I come out here, you frowning like you mad. And then he rubbed that nice little hand on my thigh. I wanted to say something. I wanted to tell him I ain't mad no more, baby. I ain't mad no more. Yeah, I couldn't say anything. We were out of it, but it was a nice sight. So what? Does size matter? I mean,
and when we say size, y'all, we're not just talking about dick size. We talking about income,
everything.
How many kids, his penis, and what was the other one that we said we were going to talk about?
One more.
Height. Okay, so let's start with income. Does money really matter? And you know, it's interesting because I was looking at social media this morning, and one of the questions that I saw was, would you prefer income, his money, or compatibility?
Oh, that's actually
like
really
compatibility,
good.
Chemistry. Which one would you prefer?
Look, and I'm stuttering over my words.
Yeah, like which one would you prefer?
They both really nice. I think compatibility though. Look at her. Obviously, she think income. But compatibility is everything.
It is. And I say that now because the chemistry that I just had with the last person was like really dope. And it was something that I had never really felt before and that I liked.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, if that nigga, he had money, y'all. I mean, he wasn't rich, but he was decent.
Mm-hmm.
But if he was like a bummy basement nigga, would I still have fucked with him like that? No, I wouldn't have. Because here's the thing. I would not have even let the conversation go any further to find out if we do have chemistry once I found out she was bumming it in the basement with your mama house.
But I think that bumming it is going extreme because we ain't going to really be with nobody.
So what income would you be like, I can't fuck with you?
Oh, it sounds so harsh.
Hey,
it sounds so harsh. Okay, I feel like
these bills ain't gonna pay themselves. My shit don't even get wet for somebody that ain't got no money. And I'm not saying you got to be a 6-figure nigga. I'm saying
that for me, you need to be able to hold your own and treat me to certain things. I don't have like this high expectation that I'm not taking care of nobody. You know what I mean?
Yep, I'm not taking care of anybody. I think for me, that's what it comes down to.
Yeah. Me not
you
taking care of nobody.
You don't have to make 6 figures, but
it'd be nice.
Yeah, that's nice, but you definitely, I'm not going to work every day and you're sitting at home.
Oh, no. Oh, God.
And y'all, I'm not saying a rough patch is different. Like if you are somebody in a relationship with somebody and y'all have a rough patch where he lost his job or got laid off or something, that's different. But I'm talking about someone that cannot hold a steady job. And I will even go as far as to say somebody that's not good with money. I'm not dealing with somebody that's not good with money. Yeah,
that's hard too.
I'm not.
What if they're trying to chase their dream? Like they are
real
true
I'm not going to deal with a rapper. I'm not. My nigga, if you come to me at 33, talk about I'm about to be a rapper and all that, well, good luck, baby. We could be friends and I will be manifesting for you to be at the level that you want to be at as a rapper. But I'm not fucking with you like that.
Okay, so
you're
not
no turn my basement into no studio or nothing.
Entrepreneurship dreams, they trying to do real estate or something like that. I can kind of. So you're saying at our age they need to already be established. Now, I don't want to build a man.
Yeah, I already told you I'm not playing Bob the Builder. Yeah. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I can't do that.
No, I'm saying that you need to bring something to the table because I have good credit. I've built myself. And if my table is already set and built, I don't need you trying to come and eat off of mine.
Yeah.
You need to bring something to the table. We need to have a table together. I can't.
So they got to have a little change.
They have to have something.
They got to have
You have to have something. And if you don't, I would gladly be like, you know what? We could be cool until you get yourself in a position to want to be able
To
to
be
do
able
this.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
honestly,
even
I don't even feel like if you're in a place where you're trying to pursue something lifelong with somebody, I do believe that you need to have your stuff together
you do. And
at
then on
that
top
point.
of
But
that,
in dating, I don't.
yeah, dating is different.
Okay.
Because to me, when I'm dating you, the only really real requirement is we're dating, so you're
Mhm.
taking me out. And
Mhm.
I feel like even if we get to a point where we're seriously dating, my nigga, you don't have to pay for all the dates. Like I'll pull out my card, but sometimes most men just like to pay for
Pay.
things, and I'll let you, you know.
Mhm.
But if we get into like a serious thing where we're talking about getting married and stuff, I have 3 kids. Now,
Yeah.
my kids have a wonderful father, so they'll always be taken care of.
Mhm.
But one of the
That's
things
not
I
the point.
did like
It's the
about Triggered was when he thought about like a potential future with us together, he didn't just count his 2 kids. He counted his 2 kids and my 3
as he
kids
should have.
as a whole to take care of all
As
of
he
us.
should have.
Not like, oh, these my kids and then them his kids. No, it was like all of us.
Mhm.
So that's how I expect somebody to look at it. So, nah, baby, you
So
got it. So now it's 4 of us. So your
income
income matters.
matters.
Yes, it does.
Income matters.
Yes,
then.
it does.
Okay, I can get with that friend. I can
So
get with it.
next, height.
It didn't
Y'all
matter
should see my
before, but it
face.
matters now. Previously, it didn't matter. I'm just at a different level right now. Y'all won't believe.
How tall is State Farm?
6'2".
So he's taller than you.
Yeah.
Even with heels on.
Yeah. I can do that. He lied on his profile and said 6'3", but I said,
You give him 6'2".
Mm-hmm. I said it's just the inch, but that inch matters too.
It does. Man, height matters, y'all. And I hate to be so shallow, but
I can at this point, okay? I didn't put in my time.
It matters, Crystal.
To me. It don't have to matter to anybody else. I'm just saying it matters to me.
It's like my shishi develops a heartbeat when I see somebody over 6'1". It does. Like she starts thriving.
Listen, it ain't been thriving that much down here, y'all, because it has not been a lot of tall people.
Oh, in Vegas, these some shorties out here.
Yeah.
We seen a lot of shorties.
I was
out
surprised.
Here. I was too, actually. And I just be looking at them like, man.
Even in their little profiles and stuff, they don't put their height, man. When they don't put it,
that's how you know they
say,
short.
Oh, okay, nah, I'm good.
I just be like, Lord, why did you make them so short like this? Like,
because some women like it.
You know, like Crystal. Have you ever heard Crystal? Have you ever heard a woman say that she likes a short man?
She said that she doesn't like men over 6 feet.
Who said that?
I'm telling you, a friend of my mom's rather have a shorter man than a taller one. Under 6 feet.
How tall is she?
I don't know. Maybe she's like 5'5" or something.
So when she said, what's short to her though?
Under 6 feet. She can do under 6 feet, but she won't do over 6
Well, see, anybody under 6 feet, they're taller than her though. Like anybody that's over 5'5" is taller than her.
I don't know why you're trying to act like you're giants. You're 5'7".
Okay, but so she's saying she probably don't want nobody that's like 6'5", because that would look awkward.
No, she doesn't want anybody 6 feet or over.
I don't understand it. That's the first woman I ever heard.
I want to go ahead and climb a tree, but that's me.
Saying.
She don't want that. She don't want it. So height is not a big thing to her. Height at where I'm at now.
I know.
Go ahead, give
my
me 6 and above.
He's 5'9", and I never really noticed his height like that. Like he's taller than me, but I never really paid attention to his height like that until I started dating niggas over 6 feet.
It's a little comfort in over 6 feet.
Because I like for you to hover over me.
That's what I was saying.
And I mean, 6'5", even though, we didn't work out, great person, but that height,
well,
that height changed my life.
Yep.
I mean, it just
makes
you feel secure and
I'm saying it's a little comfort in that height.
Even my last boo, I need a new name for him.
You talking about who?
What we call him on the show? I can't say what we call him in real life. Oh, Nube. I still call him Nube. But he was like 6'2". And that was still, I think that's the shortest I've dated since I've been dating. 6'2". How tall was that
First of
guy
all,
that we
let me
went
go
on that
ahead. I
double
was
date
just
with?
about to say that. First of all,
So me and Chris,
she
y'all.
tried to play me. And here I am, just being a champ, like, all right, I'm going to go ahead and do this for my
I was
friend.
dating this guy. I call him Polygamy Babe. And I will tell you guys the story later as to why he is Polygamy Babe. But me and him were cool. And he asked me out on a date. And this was before Chris was dating the guy that she's dating now.
No, I'm still dating him.
Were you dating him?
Yeah.
Were you still talking to him?
You know it don't matter to me.
So me and her went on this double date. So he's like, okay, I'll bring my friend for your friend. So her and the friend have been talking.
Can we note before this date, she thought that I was going to go on a weekend date.
Yes.
Me
and the guy.
Oh, God.
Me and the dude talked about going camping together. Because he's like, man, I really want to go camping. But you know, Black people don't camp like that. And I'm like, I couldn't find anybody to go with me because I'm like really into hiking, camping, outside activities. And he was like into fishing and all that stuff. So it was like, yeah, let's go camping. Now, y'all, me and this dude ain't never had sex or anything like that. We were just really cool. We were dating. You know, like I said, you could be dating 10 people and that doesn't mean you fucking all of them.
Okay.
So me and him were just dating. And so he's like, do you have a friend that you could bring with you? I'm like, yes, I got the perfect friend. So he's like, okay, I got y'all. So he's like, okay, I got this guy, you know, my friend that I'm really cool with. You could bring your friend, I'll bring my guy. So I'm like, okay, cool. So one of our first dates, I think me and him had already went on a date. And then for our second date, it was Mother's Day. And he's like, I want to take you out or whatever on a date. And I'm like, okay, cool.
Oh my gosh.
That was Mother's Day.
It sure was.
Yes.
Okay.
So he's like, you think your friend will be available? I know it's Mother's Day and, you know, you guys have kids and all that. And I'm like, yeah, let me check. So Chris was available. Me and her get to the skating rink because we went skating, y'all. It was really a nice little vibe. We had a good time.
Enjoyed a little date.
Yeah. So I'm taking skating lessons, y'all, because them people in Chicago get down.
They sure do.
But anyway, so me and Chris go to the skating rink and we're there, we're vibing. So they get there, and now my guy is how tall was Polygamy Babe? He was like 6'2", wasn't he?
Yeah, he was 6 something.
He was 6 something, baby, hovering over me. That's all I know. I mean, as long as you hover over me, the inches don't matter at that point. I don't care how tall you are.
I turned around, y'all. I'm like, well, where's my guy?
Shrimp. Oh my God! Please don't have me up here laughing.
I'm looking, and I got my skates on at this point. So y'all know I'm like 5'6", 5'7" on a good day. I got my skates on. I'm turning around like, okay, well, they hugging and stuff. Who is supposed to be here for me? Okay. I look down. Y'all know I was mad.
Oh my God!
I looked down. I said, oh, hello.
You did not have to look down.
You know I had to look. Hello, sir.
You did not have to look down at that man.
She is playing with y'all. I had to look down at that man. Are you kidding me? We wasn't even eye to eye. We was not eye to eye.
Even after he put his skates on.
I was so mad. Even
after he put his skates on, you still had to look down?
Yes. We were not eye to eye. I was taller than him.
The way she looked at me, if looks could kill, I would be dead.
I said, okay.
And
I see what this is. I'm going to go ahead and get it back, y'all. Y'all ain't got to worry about it.
So we still enjoyed ourselves or whatever. So we were going to try to go out to dinner after it was over, but it was really late and everywhere was like closed.
Mm-hmm.
And so the guy that I was on a date with, he was like, well, you know, he lived really, really far from where we were. So I was actually surprised. He came all the way out to Chicago to skate with us, but it was cool. So it was really relaxed. So he's like, I'm going to go ahead and head home. So the little shrimp friend was trying to be on Crystal and hang with her all night. And she was like, nah, it ain't happening.
It's not. It just wasn't. I was glad he ended up getting the clue. But here's what, me and have a problem with height, too.
He was nice. Yeah, they have little man complex.
He had a complex. Let me tell you why he had a complex, guys. Because I noticed during the evening, he was doing things to try to make me jealous or try to make me feel like I wanted him.
Or he was getting bitches or something like that.
Yeah. And y'all know what I did? I rolled my ass right up on that skating rink and skated alone. Like, I don't have time for that.
Oh my
When I tell you I enjoyed myself,
yeah, we did. We still had a good time. It was a couple times where we left them and we went off on like our own, and the OGs was in there teaching us how to skate.
I said, "Come on, Papa, show me what it's supposed to be."
Right. So we had a really, really good time. But yeah, that was so height does matter, y'all.
Heck yeah, it matters.
Thoughtful Bae is not 6 feet, y'all.
Womp womp.
But
I've been there, done that.
I don't know. I'm gonna just say I don't know. Okay, so we'll see. Y'all, time will tell.
So she needs to stop. So y'all tell her height doesn't matter to her.
It don't matter.
Okay, height matters to Chris. Height does not matter to Adrian.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
Oh.
number of kids. Does that matter?
Y'all gonna say that's rich because I have kids?
No, I do too, but it still matters.
It does.
I'm sorry, baby. Your kids can't outnumber mine. So I can't go over 3.
Oh, so you're saying he can have 3?
He can have 3, up to 3.
Up to 3.
Up to 3. That's what I'm saying. Like, your kids can't outnumber mine. So I'm not probably going to date anybody with 5 kids.
I know. It's
Yeah.
just a lot.
I
But it'd
can't.
be a nice blended family if everybody.
And I say, and I'm not even trying to see, I'm not even trying to be funny, but I look at a lot of things from a financial perspective. And in order for me to live a comfortable life, not even just me, but my entire family, economically, that does not make sense for
Well,
me.
If everybody is doing what they're supposed to do, then I
yeah.
guess everybody will be comfortable. I mean,
You
like,
got 3, I got 3. We could be a Brady Bunch.
okay, but what if they don't have any? Is there, would you prefer them have, oh, yeah, I'm sure, because you ain't going to want no more kids. You
Yep,
can't be
that's
with somebody
that's exactly
who don't
why.
have.
I don't want any more kids. And so if I date someone and he has no kids, that means he's gonna want some out of me. And
Right.
I'm not trying to give that to anybody.
Oh, okay. So
Um,
you have to, you don't want them to have too many,
yeah,
but they
you
have
can't
to have
something.
something.
Yeah. If y'all see me pregnant, that means I love that nigga. You laughing, Chris? I'm
you
dead ass
crazy.
serious.
If they know you crazy,
if
you
I'm
walk in here next week
pregnant-
talking about some, I'm in love.
If
y'all.
I'm pregnant, I am
Listen.
in love with that man. Like, I'm about to jump off a damn building for that man.
What's his love?
I would have had a baby for Nube.
See? That's what I'm talking about.
I would have gave that man a son.
That's what I'm talking about. You know what?
But so would you date somebody? Okay, so my
Jake
kids
from
are
State
7,
Farm.
8, and 11.
That's different.
My kids are damn near
We in a
grown.
different, right?
Chris' kids are 2 and 3.
Mhm.
No, Summer is
She
4.
just made
Okay,
3.
so yeah.
Yeah,
So
so-
her kids are 2 and 3.
Yeah.
So you could have another baby because they're still kind of babies. You know what I'm saying?
I'm blinking, y'all.
Ken is 7. My baby is 7.
That's a different. That's what I'm saying. I don't see you, girl. You pop up pregnant. I would.
I love that nigga. if I'm pregnant, I
That's-
love him, and I
that's
just want
just
y'all to shut up about it. Don't y'all say nothing to me about what I'm saying on this show. If I'm pregnant, y'all just say, "Girl,
She love him.
congratulations."
She
I love
really
him. Be like,
love
damn,
him.
she love that nigga. Yes, I do.
So I can go for no kids.
Would
Well,
you?
That's a big
No,
responsibility.
I don't.
though.
Because this is what happens. Men say, I don't want kids because they haven't had them yet. And then when they get like 38, 39, 40, that's when they start wanting them. And at
And
that
I
point,
be
it's
done.
too late. Right.
Yeah.
So and that's not all men, but most men that say they don't want kids usually end up changing their mind down the line. And
Well, that
I'm
would be
not
unfortunate for them.
going to do it.
Jake from State Farm doesn't have any kids.
Right. And he
he's
wants them.
35. Oh, so you saying I need to rethink my life right now, huh?
Yeah. Like, have I talked to anybody? Have I dated anybody with no kids? Two of the people that I've dated did not have kids.
Okay.
And I didn't even date them long enough to even give them a little nickname. So, but one of the guys, he said that he was used to only dating women with kids. And he said he did want his own one day. And he was like 34, 35. I'm like, my nigga, why you ain't so late to have kids?
Mhm.
But, and then the other one, man, he wanted kids, but he was so caught up in his career. Like right now, he's 32. He was so caught up in his career right now that he's like, I want him, but I don't really want him right now.
Right now.
So that means in 5 or 6 more
Yeah,
years, they
but
would have
who
wanted me to have a baby.
Right. And I was about to say, who's gonna be not listen. I'm gonna stop putting my mouth on stuff because I feel like when I say what I'm not gonna do,
you know it's
and
gonna
all
be
this,
pregnant.
girl.
So what's your max kid that he can have? Max number of kids?
Okay, so some people don't know this about me, but my biological father has 13 of us.
Mm-hmm.
God bless my stepmother who got with him. Why he have?
Yeah, because he had what?
Minus 6. Yeah, he had 6 with her, but all the rest of us came
And then
before then.
So he had 7 when she hooked up with him.
Yeah, that's too many. That's too many. That's a team. I'm not trying to do the Brady Bunch over here.
I can't.
And I love family and kids. And
if we had the financial means, I would do it.
Yeah, that's why I said
if
you two are,
then we both, and I mean, like we would have to be like 6-7 figures in order for me to be comfortable with all them
like
kids.
That, yeah, it's a lot. So I used to say, oh, I want to have 6 kids, and then I had kids, and then I'm like, I'm good. I'm good.
I'm done.
I'm good.
I'm done. I have no interest. I do have baby fever. I do have baby fever a lot.
I feel like you do because you've been staring at these babies down here. She done drugged me and talking about, oh, look at the legs. Look at the feet. I be seeing these
babies, y'all. I almost stole a baby. Last week when I went on my date, we saw this little baby. That baby was so cute, y'all. He looked like a little Gerber baby. I said I want him. If that mama wasn't there, I would have took him.
Don't listen to her.
But no, my sister is about to have a baby, and so
there you go. You're gonna be able to
take my little baby. But yeah, so the final size penis, or does penis size matters?
Okay, so do you want to say what the ladies said?
Yes. So we went to dinner on what was that, Friday, before we went to the strip club with the ladies. We did go to dinner, and it was like, what, 6 of us? Including the bride to be. And we asked them, like, does size matter? And every single response was yes.
Yeah.
Did one of them say no?
They said, because we went into details, y'all, like, is it the
Yeah, we're going to go into details right
now.
So does size matter for you?
It does matter. Okay, y'all, I did a little research. And you know how men like to brag about their size, oh, I'm this many inches or whatever like that. And I didn't know because I didn't know what was an acceptable amount.
Like, what's a good size? Or like, what's the average size?
So I had to look up the average. And honestly, what the internet said is the average male is actually just 6 inches. And that sounds like really small, right?
That is really small.
They said that's
the average white male?
No, they just said males, period. Don't you try to bring out white and black. You know I'm dating a white guy.
Oh, I really wasn't even thinking about it like that. I was just saying that could not be African-American males.
Yeah, it just said males. So the average is 5 to 6 inches for males, but they're saying that's the average because when they insert into us, we're only like 4 to 5 inches deep, supposedly. Because I
don't know if I believe that.
That's what I'm saying. Supposedly, yeah. So that should be like a good enough, just good enough. I don't know.
So does size matter to you?
It does. It does. I just feel like probably the width more than the length.
I am a girthy girl.
Mm-hmm. And if you know how to work it, then it's not.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie. Someone that I was with did not have the biggest dick, but he knew how to work that much.
Yep.
Like, I was like, wow, I was really impressed. Because I'm like, you know what to do with so little.
And height
the Lord gave you so little and you multiplied it and made it work. So I can appreciate that. That means that you are a grown man. You know what you're working with. You've acknowledged it and you know how to fuck.
And I can get down with
I can get down with that. But then,
You gonna say something about the tall person that didn't?
Oh, okay. So then
Because
the
I
tall
would be
person
thinking,
that
ooh, you tall.
that didn't, yeah. So y'all don't let that, ladies, don't let that shit fool y'all.
Nope.
If he's tall and got big feet, that does not necessarily
It
mean
sure
that
the
he
heck
has
not.
a big dick, because he was tall and I just knew he was about to be packed, and it was absolutely nothing.
Whack.
Not only was it nothing, but he didn't even know what
How
to
to
do
use it.
with it and how to use it. And I feel like as a 36, 37, a grown ass man,
Mhm.
you should know and you have kids. You should know something about the
kid
female
things threw you
anatomy.
off.
And you should know how to use
agree.
what you have. But so I was never like, oh, I want a big, penis or whatever like that. But then I was blessed recently. That's why I'm over here acting all crazy, because New Bay, y'all, yes.
She don't know how to act,
I don't know
y'all.
how to
She don't know how to act.
So
Here she
once
go
you-
back to her song.
So then once you have one, y'all, did y'all see Jasmine Sullivan and Ari Lennox perform Sit On It on the BET Awards? Did you watch it?
Yeah, I ended up watching it.
Listen,
It was good.
it took
And I'm
me
talking
to
about this
worship.
fool. Yeah.
When they was singing that song, I said, oh my gosh. And at that time, me and him were still like talking, we were still dating. And I said, listen, I need to attend worship, because this song has me over here like,
she is crazy.
Father.
She's nuts. I do want to say this about Jake from State Farm. I was pleasantly surprised, guys, because, in the back of my head, I'm thinking, you know what they say.
Yeah. Okay. So let me ask you this. Did the whiteness bother you?
Initially. Because
you had never been with a white guy before.
No. So I was a little thrown off.
Mm-hmm.
But listen, no. I can't say for everybody. I'm going to just say Jake from State Farm. I was pleasantly surprised.
That's good. That's good.
Because, I wouldn't have been out. I wouldn't have stayed.
Yeah, I can't.
I think we've had that conversation before. There is no need for me to waste my time.
Yeah, and that's how I felt with the other person. I said, I can't. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna waste my time doing this, because you can't help me in any kind of way. So why would I waste that? So yeah, so the moral of the story is that size matters. Size does matter.
How you work it matters.
How you work it, it does matter. But you can't be a pinky trying to work anything.
I feel like you should be good at other stuff.
Yeah, you would have to make up for other stuff. And I do enjoy other stuff, but ain't nothing like that first upon insertion.
That's true.
It matters. It matters. And the ladies at the table all said that it matters. And so yeah, y'all, that's the consensus that we've come to.
Size matters, guys.
So y'all, on the next couple shows, we are gonna have some guests. We're moving into we're gonna take a break probably in September, and then we'll slide into season 2. And that's when we're really gonna start bringing in our guests for the show.
Mm-hmm.
We're still out here having hot girl summers. Summer is still here, but it may be shut down soon.
I know. I'm so happy
we're trying to steal summer like we've never summered before.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens though. But we are going to start having guests on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Chris and I will be in California in September, so we're going to see if we could do a live show there too. And then we'll be in Houston. Yep,
it's your birthday.
Yep, it's my birthday. It's her birthday. Then we'll be in Houston with our girls in October, and we'll see if we could do a show there too.
Yep,
so
that'd be nice.
yeah, thank y'all for rocking with us. I really want to give a shout out to one of our faithful listeners that I know listens to the show all the time. And her name is Catherine. Catherine is my best friend's sister-in-law, and she always listens to the show. So shout out to Catherine. Thank you for fucking with us. Keep rocking with us. Keep listening to the show. All of y'all, thank you for the support and everything that you guys have given us over the past few months. We've been having fun. We really appreciate it. And we've been having fun with this podcast. I think I posted on Instagram, like I'm a extremely private person, and I've always been that way. And it honestly kind of makes me cringe to talk about my private life. But people have been helped by our show.
Mm-hmm.
And shit that we talked about isn't talked about enough. And so we just really appreciate y'all.
We
Chris and I
really
really
do.
appreciate y'all. And thank y'all for fucking with us. So yeah, shout out to Catherine. And we will see y'all on the next show. We're gonna go ahead and do just a reflection right now, reflection moments. Chris, you want to give your quote?
Yes. My quote for today, guys, is sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. And that's actually from Dr. Seuss.
Oh, so what does that quote mean to you?
I just feel like and all the experiences, even the trips with the kids and the trips here,
Mhm.
I just need to take more time to actually enjoy these moments
Mhm.
instead of looking back on it and saying, "Oh, you know what? That was a good time."
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start enjoying more moments with the kids and with friends and
And
even
being
with daddy.
present too.
Mhm.
Like I know usually I'm always, and I've gotten a lot better now over the past year, but I used to always have a problem with being present.
Mhm.
Like I would be sitting there with the kids or even like at dinner with a friend and I'm already thinking about what do
Other
I have to do
stuff.
tomorrow or what did I do
Mhm.
yesterday or did I get this done? Did I do that? Instead of just like really sitting there and being present and just living in the moment because this moment right now right here is going to pass and
Right.
you can't get that back. So
Right.
you need to enjoy it while you're in it.
That's what I'm
So
on, guys. Enjoying
that's
it.
good.
Being
That's good.
present.
Being present.
Mhm.
One of the things that I want to say that you guys can take until the next time we meet is just taking care of your body. I have really been slacking the last few months at taking care of my body. And that's why I said I need to stop dating niggas anyway. Because I'm going on all these dinner dates, brunch dates, breakfast
Yeah.
dates, and I'm just eating with no goddamn sense.
Mhm.
And so I am for the next month into August. I knew we were going to Vegas and we were going to eat like crazy. So for the next month, I'm like really cleansing my body and I'm taking care of it. I'm going back
Good.
to my skating lessons. I'm going back to my dance classes and just really focusing on some real heavy self-care for the month of August. Because after that, we'll be running the country
Yep,
like two
again.
crazy women.
Mhm.
So yeah, like really minimal drinking, if any at all. I'm just gonna really practice self-care and then putting nutritious meals in my body and vitamins and all that because COVID is still out here, guys.
It is.
So we want to make sure that we build up our immune systems as well.
Mhm.
So just take care of yourself and just not your body, but your mind as well. Reflection, meditation, prayer, anything that gets your mind centered and focused.
Mhm.
Practice that and pour yourself into that. So until next time, beautiful people, thank you guys for rocking with us
Thank
in Vegas.
you.
And we will see you guys for the next episode. Until
Tune
then, tune